All right, are we live? Let's see. Perfect. Got the mic there. Perfect. All set. New episode. Episode 38. Let's go. Another week, another episode. Everybody and their fucking mom. You know what it is. Ooh, first 20. Got it there. Another week, another episode. Everybody and their mom. Fucking podcast. The podcast that everybody and their mom is listening to. I gotta think of a better jingle. My dog. Moana, how you doing? Oh boy. Another week inside. Too damn hot outside. By the time I finish this, it'll be like 84 and dry. No, too hot. But in here, nice and cool. And the connection is a little better too. Got better Wi-Fi in here. Much better. No, the Saints shouldn't have drafted Shadeur Sanders. Oh boy, hi Ronnie. We'll get into that in a second. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? He's gonna be a backup along with Rattler and Shuck. Shuck your mother, says Adrian. We're shucking oysters. Klubnik next. Who even is that? Let me see. Klubnik, quarterback. Cade Klubnik? Dude, I'm not even joking. I think this guy torched my defense in the fucking college football video game. So if that's the same guy, maybe that might be the move. How you doing? Another week. Let me see. It's been hot. I just been kind of taking care of the house. Let me see. I don't even went anywhere this past weekend. I think I just kicked it here. Just been like cleaning the house and shit. Like right now, water the plants, groceries and stuff. Just going like general errands. Nothing crazy. What we are doing crazy, what we're prepping for is this Saturday. Another week to shuck some oysters. We're shucking. Oh boy. A lot of bad placed teams aren't going to need a quarterback. So if the Saints draft at 8, they're going to get a solid QB. I think they're going to get Garrett Nussmeier, if I'm being honest. Garrett Nussmeier, the OC's son. But how are you guys doing? I got my other league. We got our picks. I'll show that in a bit later on. Oh, that's right. I've been dueling more. Yugi been fixing my deck up. The march for Arch continues. Oh boy, Arch Manning, bro. It's gonna take a while though, because apparently it's gonna take 2 years in college minimum. It's gonna start for like 2 more years. So there you go. Enough with the Arch propaganda. 2 years for Arch. So then we got to build a decent offensive line and sign better receivers. Have they done anything today as of note? There's usually like some big news, like around 9 and 12. Let me see. What happened to Drake? Dear Adonis. What the hell? What the fuck? This is odd. Defamation. Is there anything crazy going on with the Saints? Like anything new? Outside of that one Penning thing I sent you? That Penning news? Oh boy, Trevor Penning. They lost Will Clapp. Will Clapp. Pour one out for Will. I'm just kidding. I think they lost Bub Means, I think. Oh my gosh, Bub Means, Ronnie. What are we doing? Will Clapp. All right, I will clap for fucking this Saturday's main event. Oh my, no Diddy. I cannot wait. Let's run through this real quick. This is billion dollar company now can't fill in their fight slots. Ridiculous. I think I was gonna go Idris and I don't know this one. All right, let's start here. All right, we have Mejia's girlfriend, Brazilian doppelganger. She looks just like this, but just not Brazilian. All right, we got this chick versus. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Barbosa. We're going Barbosa here. She just looks more manlier. Like, look at these arms, bro. Abs. Just compare them. You know what I mean? Coming off of a big win, 8-3, 18-5. Taller, not longer, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Barbosa? I'm on Barbosa. All right, next one. Brian Battle versus Ruzi Boyev. I like Battle. I hope he wins. Damn, 4-inch height disadvantage. 36-9 though. Fuck it, let's go Battle. Go Battle. I'll be rooting for him. I wouldn't bet on it though. This one right here, Barbosa, old ass Barbosa. Dude, he's fucking old, but damn, he's cut as fuck. 24-12 versus Close. Both guys coming off a loss. Man. Yeah, Barbosa's just really old. Oh, this is the guy that has like that weird Michigan tattoo. This guy has a weird ass tattoo. Look at this. That's a lion. Look at this. Is that Michigan? Like, what the fuck? Let's go. I'll be rooting for you, bro. Fuck, let's go Barbosa. Let's go. Go Barbosa with a Z this time. Let's go, old man. Come on. Come on, Unk. All right here. Chase Hooper versus Alexander Hernandez. Bro, I'm rooting for Chase. Look at this guy, bro. He looks like a fucking dweeb. Go Chase. Come on. By free Unk, bro. Let's go Chase by decision, just like grapple fucking up. Look at 5'9" to 6'1", 2-inch reach advantage. Let's go. Come on, Chase. Piece him up. All right, here. Dude, this was like 3 years ago. I would have said Andrade for sure, but hell no. Let's go Loopy. Let's fucking go Mexico. Is that 125 or 115? I hope at 125 would be better for Loopy. Go Loopy. Alrighty. It's a pretty good card, not gonna lie. From Battle on, yeah, I like this. All right, then we got Mirshar versus Oleg Zuchik. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Fuck it, another Unk. Let's go Unk. Go Mirshar. Come on, Unk. All right, next one. Moana, stop it, Moana. It's okay. It's okay. It's my dog. They're little yappers. Moana, stop yapping. Stop yapping. You hear me? It's the plane. It's just the neighbor. They're leaving. All right. Now, Bobby King Green. I'd like to change his name back. Against Diego Ferreira. Bro. I'm really rooting for Onk here. Onk needs this win. Go, Bobby. Come on, Bobby. I'm really rooting for you, Onk. I'm not gonna bet on it. If I was a betting man, I would probably bet on Diego. But I'm rooting for you, Onk. Come on. He's taking such bad knockout after knockout. If he loses this one, it's probably over. Dude, 32-17. Fuck, bro. Yeah, bro, it's probably over for Onk, but it's okay. It's the top of the prelims. It might be it for Onk. All right. This is a pretty good card so far. Look at this. We got pretty solid women's fight. Brian Battle against Russian Muslim, awesome. Barbosa, Hooper, Lupi, Andrade, Mershar, Bobby. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Then on to the main card. That's at 5. Main card will start like at 7. Yeah, like 6, 7. Then we got Tim Elliott versus Kaya Sakura. Ooh. I think Asakura kind of has to win this. Yeah, I think Asakura has to. Because they just signed him. He lost his fucking. They signed him for a championship fight and he lost. Let's tell you. I think. But Elliott's a good fucking fighter, Tim. It's going to be a close fight. I wouldn't be surprised if Tim wins this. Go Kaya, though. Here. Man, this is a hard one to pick. 6-3. Yeah, man. I'll be rooting for Cannoneer. But MVP, man, Michael Venom Page, he's too long. I think it'll be really hard for Cannoneer to get a good shot off unless he wrestles him. But I don't know. I feel like he's gonna have a good takedown defense. He's gonna be able to keep him off and keep him away, pick him apart. Yeah, with that reach, 2-inch reach advantage, not bad. Yeah, but probably I'd say Michael Venom Page by decision, sadly. All right, then we got. Oh man, this is a good one right here. I'm gonna go Protez. Go Protez. Hell yeah. Smoke a cig. Hey, but Jeff Neal, not bad. 16-6, coming off a good win. I doubted him his last time, and he proved me wrong. But this time, I think Protez went a little bit too high. So they're sending the fighting nerds. Go Protez. Damn, see, billion-dollar company. They still don't have his fucking picture up. Pico versus Murphy. I'm going Murphy. I know. Yeah, I don't like when they're making their debuts, like guys coming from other organizations. Yeah, I'm gonna go Murphy. This guy's undefeated. Yeah, he's coming off really like a snoozer of a performance. But this fucker's a good fighter, bro. This fucker's good. He's good. Then we got the main event. Oh boy, it's probably one of the biggest fights like that I've been looking forward to in a while. Like this is a big one right here. Man, I think I'm gonna have to go Chimaev right here, bro. 14-0. Yeah, dude, the wrestling's gonna be too much. I feel if it goes past 2 rounds, I think Dreykus gets it though. So if Dreykus can survive those first 10 minutes, I think he'll get on the stand up. I think he'll keep him at bay. But till then, bro, I'm going Chimaev. I'm go Hamza. Let's go, bro. Let's go, brother. First round. Alrighty. Now to the topic we were getting to, Ronnie. Oh, Ronnie. Let's look at this depth chart together. All right. At receiver, we have Olave and Shaheed and Brandon Cooks. Oh, boy. Shaheed, Mason Tipton with a great touchdown catch the other day. Bub Means, I think he got hurt. It's black? What's black? My screen? It says it's working. Let me stop sharing. I'll share it back. Okay. Cool. Better now? Good. Okay, good. All right. I like how all three right here look. Jake Hayner, Tyler Shuck, Spencer Rattler. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Look at this guy, bro. What the fuck, dude? This is how he throws. Looks like a Netflix quarterback. Bro, I'm I'm gonna make this my fantasy picture. Profile picture. You're looking at QB1 right here, Saha. Jake Hayner. I'm just kidding. I was trying to show you guys that one. Bro, this is bad. This is him in high school? Oh, and in college at Washington. Bro, I remember I paid money to get to watch the Saints play, and this fucker was in the second half. I'm never gonna forget. Oh my gosh. Remember Saha when we went to the Saints? No, did you go to that one? It was Saints versus Chargers last year, and Hayner came in second half. Bro, I'll never forget that day. All right, let's go back to the depth chart real quick. Here we go, right here. All right, check out this depth chart right here. All right, we got Olave. I like that. We got Bub Means. I don't like that. We got Brandon Cooks. Oh my gosh, bro. How old is that fucker? Let me see. 31, bro. Ronnie, you're the same age as Cooks. How does that make you feel? I went to the Saints Rams Thursday night football. Me too. Cooks is cooked? I don't know, bro. I bro, what that's crazy. I'm like I weigh like 15 like 15 less pounds than him and would tread on them damn wheels. Nah, I'm younger than Cooks. Yeah, but you're like almost the same age as him. Aren't you like 30? He's 31. It says it right here. All right, look. Hey, 3 tubs. They predict that Cooks is gonna have 3 tubs. Your thoughts? Oh man, Kelvin Banks. All right, hold on. You say like our tight end, Jawan Johnson. Here we go, Jawan Johnson. I like your tight end, no Diddy. I don't know, bro. Jawan, 3 tubs, bro. At this point, I'm gonna get 3 tubs. Who isn't gonna get? That's what they predict. I don't know. 3 tubs right here. All right, next. Chris said he likes Shaheed. Let's check out Shaheed right here. Bro, he's 26. Damn. 3 tubs. Damn, bro. Are we all? That's what I'm saying. Well, we're all gonna score 3 tubs. Like, Bub Means will score 3 tubs at this point. Damn. All tubs going to Kamara. It's likely. It's very likely. All right. Let's see Olave. How many games do you think Olave misses? What the fuck? He had 1 tub? Bro, they gotta stay healthy. Well, they're not staying healthy, bro. We lost Will Clapp. We just lost Penning. Oh my god, fucking Penning, man. Oh, Penning. He looks like a pig, dude. Like I see him and he just looks like a fucking hog. Um, I hope Olave stays healthy, man. If not, they're probably gonna have to like trade him to like the Ravens or something. Yeah, it was against the Eagles. Damn. But hey, we got let me see, Fuaga, Ruiz, McCoy, Penning, Banks. Who just said that they were gonna move to um guard? Was it Young? Landon Young? Bro, our receivers are hurt too. Bro, I heard your receivers can't catch for shit, or they weren't. They had a lot of bricks for hands. That's what I was seeing on the fantasy alerts. Who just said that they were gonna move over to guard? Shane Lemieux? I don't like any of these guys right here. I like Will Clapp. No Diddy. They're gonna played center in the second half. He's gonna go to guard. Watch. I don't know his name. Oh, okay. So they're moving a backup guy into center and moving. I don't know. I like McCoy. Okay. In all honesty, I think this team is like one injury away to like Fuaga and Banks to it being fucked. If Fuaga or Banks gets injured, they're fucked. Not even gonna lie. Like those are like the two like cornerstones. Even McCoy. Yeah. If those three guys get hurt in any way, it's over, bro. Like it's really like it's thin, very very thin. Like there's talent here. I see the talent. We got Kamara right here. 6 tubs. I mean, Kamara would be pretty decent. I feel 5 attempts, bro. Look at this. 7. I remember that game, dude. That Bronco game was terrible. It was so bad. Yeah, they just used them like the first 4 games. Look at this, like almost 20 carries a game right here, and then it just falls off until that. I remember we lost to the Panthers. Oh my gosh, Ronnie, why we lose to the Panthers? That was so bad, bro. Yeah, I never forget when they beat the Falcons. Though that was beast. That was beast. Oh, that Rams lost. That Rams L and Commanders L. Those two could have been like really really good wins honestly for the season if they would have won those. Let's see the defense real quick. Well, actually, hold up. Kendre Miller, hey, pick him up. Back up. Panthers are ascending, bro. They got Ted McMillan, Chuba Hubbard. Sleeper right there. Chuba is a sleeper. Sleeper RB1. Let's see. Who is Devon Godshaw? I don't know this. Did we pick him up from the Patriots? I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think this is the guy that got from the Patriots. No sacks. Great. 16 solo tackles. This guy averages 1 tackle a game. Jeez Louise. Oh, gosh. And he's starting ahead of Saunders. I feel like Saunders is better, no? Nate Shepard, I feel like is better. Foskey was good. So was Diggs. Why is Cam Jordan at the starting position? Bro, look at this, Chris. This fucker's 36. He had a pick last year? Against who? Cam can go retired. Bro, this fucker had 4 sacks last year. Oh my gosh. 0 tackles, 0 tackles, 0. You had 4 games with 0 tackles. And 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. One. 5 games with 1 tackle. His best game was against the Packers that we lost. I got blown the fuck out. And the Commanders game that I wish I could have won that game. That would have been a great game to win. No, but for real though, why isn't we should move Young here, Granderson there, Cam could sit back here. Oh, here you go, Chris. Devin Neal is RB6. All right, here we go. I like Breezy. I like Chase, Granderson, Foskey, Diggs, Godchow, and I prefer Saunders. Shepard's fine. I don't like any of these 3 guys down here at all. They could all go. I like Werner. I like Sewell. I like Staubert. I like Davis and Stutzman. I got to see more to Jackson and Powell. I don't like Yayadum. I don't. I think they drafted Quincy Riley for a reason. I think Taylor is the best corner that they have, followed by Kool-Aid, and then Riley. Peyton isn't bad, and Amadi isn't bad. Amadi isn't bad either, depth-wise. Justin Reed is fine. What the fuck? Oh my gosh, dude. Who is this guy, bro? He had 3 picks last year. I like that. Cam is going to be a great commentator this year. Bro. It just makes me kind of sad that Tyrann Mathieu just retired like that when he could have retired before the draft. And they could have addressed safety. I mean, they already drafted safeties, during the draft regardless, but I don't know, man. I feel like they could have made more moves, Honey Badger. Hey, it was fine. Let me see. Hey, they got Shaheed returning again for you fantasy players. Is Shaheed a solid flex? Maybe. With those return yards, perhaps. Let me see. All right, let's look at the game though. I don't think I can show plays, but I can show stats. Let me see. Saints versus Chargers. Here we go. Where is it? Right here. Let's go player stats, baby. All right. Rattler. 7 for 50. Dude, what the fuck? Hayner had a pick? This isn't looking good, guys. All right. Well, Tyler had that one long tub to Mason Tipton, so that was good. But besides that, I mean, what else? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he looked pretty good. Because they brought him in at the end of the first quarter. Well, let's back up a little bit. We had Rattler. I think Rattler's backup. I think he had his chance. He'll probably have a couple more chances with preseason this coming around. But I don't know, man. Everything looked like hard for him. Everything looked as if he had to put maximum effort to just gain 5 yards. And the way he plays, he I like that he's able to extend the play, get outside the pocket, run for a bit, but I don't know. His delivery of the ball isn't as crisp as Shuck is. I feel like when Shuck throws it, it's with more intent. It's all right, I'm gonna get this shit right there. I like Shuck's athletic ability. I feel like they're not really showing a lot because they're doing a lot of motion and RPOs than what a lot of other teams are doing. Besides that, though, I think Shuck, even with that pick six, he still. If you watch the game, watch the highlights, I think he showed more poise in the pocket. I don't know when because the thing is this offensive line isn't that good, bro. You know what I mean? It's fickle. Um, Rattler was too conservative and Shuck makes it look easier. Yeah, exactly. When Rattler was in there, the pocket would break down, and his immediate go-to is like, all right, I'm gonna run and just try to like either throw it away or gain like I don't know, like 4 or 5 yards. Whereas Shuck is like, all right, like let me find this uh at least a spot for my guy to make a play on it, which I like. I feel like I feel like he'll be all right. Depends on offensive line, you know what I mean? Because they did give up like a few sacks. Hayner, bro, Hayner could go to the fucking. I feel like keeping guys like Hayner or like what kind of low could keep the Saints like a joke. You know what I mean? Like there should be certain guys that are like, nah, bro, like don't look at this, bro. Like Rattler was their leading rusher. Like what the fuck is that? Oh my god. Yeah, Chris, fucking Devin Neal didn't even run the ball. Hayner gets down on one knee and pulls a Tebow praying for his life. Oh my gosh. Serviceable. Yeah, Shuck is like serviceable. Like he's not bad. Like he the way he plays kind of reminds because he's a big guy. Like he's like he's 6'4", like 220, 215. Kind of like delivers the ball well, has some athleticism. Eh, I'd say like a not even Shuck. Shuck is serviceable. Shuck. Like enough to like I call him an NFL star. Like he kind of reminds me of 6'5", 6'5". I thought it was 6'4". Hmm. Is it safe to call Shuck the poor man's Josh Allen? Is Shuck the poor man's Josh Allen? Damn, that should have been the name of this episode. Is Tyler Shuck the poor man's Josh Allen? Stay tuned. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I mean, I don't think he could run the ball as well as Josh Allen, and he doesn't have as good of an arm. Now he's Blake Bortles. Hey, low key, Blake Bortles. Well, Blake Bortles, I don't feel like because when I see his throws, Bortles is like he kind of throws it like Philip Rivers, whereas Hayner, I mean Shuck comes out a little bit more crisp. He reminded me kind of I was gonna say fucking Joe Flacco, or almost like a Jacoby Brissett. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Shuck is pretty technical. Yeah, like I would say like a Jacoby Brissett, bro. Almost like that, like a Jacoby, Joe Flacco. Well, Flacco had a big arm. This thing. He was able to he was able to rocket that bitch, and that bitch flew. When it was time to fly, it was time to fly. Let's see. Kendrick Miller he had a couple decent plays, but nothing crazy. Uh, Cam Akers shouldn't even be on a team. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I guess. Or I see here. This is Jones Jr. 4 catches. Damn. Kevin Austin 4 catches. Damn, those were the most. Yeah, they had the most action. Cooks had 1 catch. Bub Means 1 catch. Jeez Louise, bro. Jack Stoll, tight end, dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah, dude. Like all these guys from like here down. Marcus Yarns, like, bro. Dante Pettis, like, what the fuck? Does Shuck have wheels? 4'6". Oh boy. Hmm. Let's check out Tyler Shuck. 6'5", 220. He's 25. Okay. Hmm. Tyler Shuck. I mean, we'll see, man. We will definitely see. Everyone's comparing. Let me see. We'll see that happen on defense. Diggs, Rumpf, nice. Boyd, okay. It's good we had 3 sacks. And without that pick six, it would have been a one-score game. So defense played well. So yeah, I mean, if the defense kind of holds it within a one-score game, and Shuck, it's going to be, you might see some rookie mistakes like that pick six, but I think it'll be sort of serviceable quarterback. Let's go to that schedule real quick. Let me see. It's fine right here. All right. Let's just count the wins, bro. I don't think they beat the Cardinals. I don't think they beat the Niners. Yo, low key, I think they can beat the Seahawks. I think they could beat the Seahawks. The Staley system. I like his build. No Diddy. They beat the Card. I don't think they beat the Cardinals, Ronnie. Dude, I'm telling you, early season, Kyler Murray is a fantasy god. Trey McBride goes off. Marvin Harrison, bro, I'm telling you, they're gonna go off on his week one. But I do think we can beat the Seahawks. So I think, yeah, what Sal said, 1-3. We start 1-3. Oh, well, you said okay. I think same record, different bird. How about that? Different bird. Let's go. Same record, different bird. All right, they start off 1-3. From here, yo, these are all winnable. Well, not the Bucks. Well, they're at home. It'll be kind of hopefully close. I think they can beat the Giants and the Patriots. Sejas, I thought I read Sejas because I read his I like his build, no Diddy, and I thought he was with there underneath. All right, so I think they can go 3-3, but then oh man, that Bears game is gonna be crazy, bro. What do you think? Do you think we beat the Bears? I hope so, bro. I hope so. But it's at Chicago, and oh man, their defense is going to be expired and inspired. Dennis Allen defense. Oh boy. They're going to blitz all game. They need to win that game. I don't care what it takes. It's going to take like a fucking Caleb Williams injury, bro. And they got weapons this year. Damn. They got DJ Moore, O'Dunzy, Swift. Is it Loveland? I want shot to go for 5 tubs. Oh man, dude. Dennis Allen's defense, and the Bears have a good defense, bro. The Bears have a good D. No Diddy. That Bears D. And it'll be October 19th. Dude, that'll be the week of my birthday. Oh, bro. If they could win that game. If they could win either the Patriots game or the Bears game, I'll be happy. But more the Bears game. Caleb Williams, fantasy relevant, but terrible to win games like Murray. Yeah, I know. And they have a new system too, but I don't know, man. This will be week 7. This will be week 7. Bro, if my son is born that weekend, I'm about to have a home birth. Oh my god. That's when I'm born. Me and David are born that weekend. That's David's birthday, the 19th. I hope they beat the Bears, bro. I don't think they will. So 3-4, and then 3-5 against the Bucks. Sadly, I don't think they beat the Rams, so they'll be 3-6. I think they can beat the Panthers once, but so then not this one. So they'll be 3-7. Okay, here we go. Falcons. Here we go. 4-7. Here we go. 4-7. 4-7 against the Falcons right here. Against the Dolphins, I think we can win that one. I think the Dolphins are a little, especially late in the year. We'll see. The Bucks, no. So that's 5-8. 5-8 against the I think they win that one against the Panthers. 6-8. 6-8. I think they could beat the Rams. If Stafford is still pulling epidurals in his back. Yeah, I know, but he's always kind of played with the injured back, so you know what I mean. Here we go, right here. I think they could finish the season strong, beating the Jets and the Titans. So that'll be 8-8. But this last Falcons game, dude. This last Falcons game and that Bears game is like the biggest for me. The biggest games of the season for them. These are January 4th and October 19th. Those are like big games. Fuck, those are like make or break. Because if they win both of those games, there's like a possibility they can have a pretty decent year. But as of now, I don't think they would do. So I think I have them going at least 8-9 at best. 8-9. But don't get me wrong, there is a path, like how you're saying, because of injuries. Like, I mean, yeah, if injuries happens to the Falcons, to the Panthers, to the Rams, to the Bears, also to the Bucks. I mean, yeah, like Niners. There's definitely a chance. There's definitely opportunities. 8 wins in Shucks first year, we might have something. Yeah, definitely. They go receiver next year in the draft. Like it's not bad. Like I think they're not. I don't think they're the worst team, but I do think they're in like the bottom like eighth of the league. Definitely in terms of like talent on paper, probably like bottom eighth. Like yeah, they'd be along with like the Jets, the Giants, the Titans, the who am I missing? The Browns. Yeah, it's a little bit like the Saints, the Panthers. Like like bottom like eighth, like bottom eighth, because there's 32 teams, so it's like 4 tiers. Top tiers like Super Bowl contenders. After that is like playoff teams, and then after that is like mid. You're just kind of mid. You're not that good. Like the Steelers would be like mid, and then like just bottom tier is like yeah, like us sadly. But hey, there's a path here to at least 8 wins. I see 8 on paper, 8 wins, and perhaps more. Perhaps more. Um, where else we're gonna have more of is more UFC, baby, on CBS. Let's fucking go, bro. Let me see. Let's go to the Yahoo Sports one. Hopefully they don't fucking do some bullshit. Here we go. So UFC pay-per-view is dead. No more, Ronnie. No more paying. No more paying for pay-per-views. Like if Shuck plays terrible against the Jets, Rams, and Dolphins, I'm gonna be like, okay, let's draft the quarterback. Yep, I fully agree. Fully agree. If they don't win those winnable games, it's like, all right, what are we doing here? All right, so no more pay-per-views on UFC. As long as you have Paramount Plus. Oh boy. Oh boy. Check this out right here. So I use my buddies. Tell me what the fuck. My friend's account. But yeah, I have it right here. Paramount, bro. Right there. So I hit the little Paramount tab. And soon, look, we got South Park. They got the CBS games. They got football. Here we go, bro. I cannot wait. They got Dexter, I guess. I don't watch that shit, but people do. My brother likes it. Let me see. What the fuck? The Dora movie. Titanic. I mean, yeah, there's some decent stuff on here, I guess. Oh, The Town. Yeah, there's some pretty decent stuff here on Paramount, bro. $8 a month for the ad one. And soon, boys, for at least the next 7 years, we're gonna have UFC on Paramount Plus on CBS, bro. Let's go, bro. Pour one out for all the years of streaming this shit on bullshit. Because ESPN sucked. The streams sucked. They're always kind of laggy. Um, yeah, I heard his deal went down mainly because there was like an ESPN pay per view that was like it basically didn't work. Like people were trying to pay for it the day of and it didn't work, and that was like the last straw. On top of that, they just wanted to renegotiate a new deal. There was some stuff with like the Apex that they didn't want fights at the Apex anymore, with like the UFC center in Vegas. So there's some stuff like that going on. But yeah, man, this is big news. Like for example, they're gonna have, let me see, UFC at the White House. Yep, right here. Let's go to right here, CBS. Yep, definitely gonna happen. I'll fix it next. Fuck you. Fuck your ads. Um, no, no. Um, so next year they're gonna have, like I mentioned, UFC at the White House is for sure gonna happen, and it's gonna have, be on channel. Well, for me, it's channel 2 on CBS. Let's fucking go, bro. And we're paying for this shit. So yeah, man, this is big for the sport. I mean, I remember it was like a big deal when it was on Fox, when it was on ABC, because like it's a lot more now than just like a niche sport. Like I mentioned, it's one of my favorite sports outside of football and basketball. It's just like fighting, so it's like okay, cool. It's like hopefully it like makes it like was one is good for us as consumers because we don't have to pay fucking 70-80 bucks for a fucking pay-per-view. Now it's just an $8 subscription, so that's really good. Hopefully it's like better for the fighters too. Hopefully they get paid more. I heard they are gonna do bigger bonuses, so that's better. That's already good there. But yeah, it's good for the fucking UFC owners and shareholders because I think I saw they originally went for like 20 mil, like back in like 20 years ago, like yeah, almost 20 years ago when they bought this shit. And then they sold for like 4 bill before they, yeah, for like under TKO they sold, and now they sold again, 7 billion this time, 1.1 bill a year. So hey, I mean, hopefully we get more stacked cards like the ones I was showing you guys earlier. That'd be dope. But yeah, like that. The other one though I was showing you. Here we go. Was the NFL deal? We're just making deals, bro. The art of the deal. So this one is gonna be. I mean, everybody's was sad. That hopefully they don't mess it up. But ESPN is acquiring NFL Network as well as their other media, such as like fantasy, and the big one that everyone's scared about is Red Zone. So here we go. The exchange is 10% equity. So hey, the NFL is pretty much banking on ESPN not only holding its value but retaining its value. And they got Disney behind them, who's pretty much like the biggest entertainment company in the world. Um, and what this all reminds me of is that kind of like everything's going back to just where a few channels, where it's just NBC, ABC, CBS, Fox. It's like, okay, there's only like what, like 4 or 5 major channels. Like back in the day where it was like what, channel 2, channel 4, 5, 7, 11, and like 13. That was like, at least for me, there was like, those like certain channels that were like the main ones. And that's what kind of reminds me of, because it's like, all right, um, so let's just go with the entertainment companies. So it's Disney, Paramount, just mention them, Warner Brothers, Sony, and Universal. Okay, there's those 5, and then you have the like technology that are also doing entertainment, like Apple, Amazon, and Netflix. So it was like you got like 8 players, like 8 or so. Sony doesn't do their own; they just kind of license them out. So you got like 7. So yeah, as of right now, like 7 or so are trying to like fight for that one pie. But yeah, like how you're saying, I can see the NFL making this investment and it'll pan out. Yeah, because I don't know. At least with like all the other sports, like I know basketball, they have some on Warner, through like Max, but also some as well. Because they're Because for a 10% equity, they're pretty much banking on like, hey, this is gonna keep retaining its value, if not gain more in value. So that's the one thing. I really hope they don't fuck up red zone. That's the one thing, but I could definitely see that happening. Yeah, like fantasy football is gonna merge with ESPN. That's a big thing. Fantasy football. Let me see. And they're gonna get more games. 4 games. Shifting to will continue to present 7 games. Okay. Yeah, so they're adding they're not having add they're gonna have a total of 11 games. Who cares? We have sleeper. Yeah, I know, but a lot of like I've seen a lot of unks, like a lot of older people. I want to say people older than like mid 30s and higher. They don't really use sleeper. They use like yeah, ESPN, Yahoo, NFL. They just use like the basic like famous ones. And don't get me wrong, like I used to use NFL. What we did, and it was cool, but it was really laggy. It would have a lot of bugs. And then what was the other one? I had Yahoo, and I hate the fucking uh the user fucking what's it called? The UI, the user interface. Yeah, I hated the user interface. The way it would like the way they broke down the app, it wasn't user friendly. It was kind of trash. Um, and then also Yahoo, their rankings, bro, their rankings are terrible. If you're in like like an easy like like home league or whatever, bro, use sleeper. Use Yahoo. You'll kill them, bro. Their fucking draft is like terrible. Yeah, I like the sleeper colorful draft board too. It's goaded. Um, what else? But yeah, I just hope like I mentioned, red zone doesn't fuck up. I don't know what the value of this is worth because they didn't go out with those details. Let me see. Hold up. What is it worth? Oh, here we go. Between 2 and 3 bill. Dude, so UFC got cashed out. Oh, but it's only for like a few. It's for less years, probably. So UFC got $7 billion from Paramount for 7 years. Whereas, how long is the deal? How long is this? 11 years, bro. The NFL got finessed. Do you think so? Oh shit! Sorry, didn't even do that. Sorry. 11 years for $2 to $3 billion, bro. Whereas fucking Paramount Plus $7 billion. Dude, hold on. What's ESPN value? Hold on. What are they worth? What's ESPN worth? Okay, they're worth about 24 billion. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, because they have Disney behind them. And what's Disney stock trading at? Let's see. No, go back here. Disney stock value. That's pretty healthy. Let me see. Oh, never mind. Well, year to date, it's up 6%. That's not bad. But I heard like on average, like the most the stock will ever go up is like 7 or 13. That's still pretty good. Let me see. A year ago, 31%. 5 year. Oh, okay. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Because 10%. Okay, you get 2 bill on top of that. Yeah, I mean, And the NFL isn't a public, right? Isn't it? Oh, it is. No, National My dumbass. National Fertilizers. Let's fucking go. Yo, hey, the fertilizer industry is fucking booming. Okay, so Wall Street Journal, they're estimated around 25 and 30 bill. All right, if you're getting 10% of that, that's 33 bill on top of the thing you're getting. Okay, so that's not bad. And the league is worth a fuck. What's the league worth? I want to say at least 50 bill. What the fuck? No way. Oh, that's right. I'm not even remembering that. Okay. God damn. Yeah, bro. This is big money, man. This is big money. This is big money they're moving around here because the league is worth a lot. And that's also another thing with like NFL was they weren't really providing much media content outside of their games. And I did enjoy like stuff like NFL films, when I was younger, but I don't see a lot of people really watching that stuff nowadays. And a lot of their like anchors and stuff, they just let those fuckers go over time because they're just former players who, they're not really good behind the mic. Like Ronnie said, fucking Cam Jordan's gonna be behind the mic next year announcing. So yeah, like it makes sense for them just to move over and give like that media side, that like content, have ESPN handle that. That'll save the NFL a ton of money. And on top of that, since they're like partners, they're now incentivized not to um, talk ill will or talk shit about the NFL. And in fact, they're more incentivized to like make them better, to like, you know what I mean? Like give them more like puff pieces and shit or just more time. So yeah, dude, I think this is actually a pretty good deal. I think the number they probably should have got more money, like Ronnie was saying. Yeah, I think it was a low key robbery because they're only getting like 2 to 3 billion. Yeah, it'll make ESPN less political. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, hopefully now we can just. What I would say is probably best for ESPN is to get rid of their like high paid anchors because they pay those fuckers a lot, bro. Like, it's. I mean, hey, I'm not knocking their hustle, man. Those fuckers get paid like some of them millions of dollars, bro. Like millions. But it makes sense because they're on TV like every day, all day, from like 6 in the morning until the afternoon, or sometimes even come back for like a night event. So it's like I get it, bro. And your life is kind of like under scrutiny because you're like everybody is like everybody knows your business and shit. $30 a month for ESPN. Damn, bro. Yeah, we're not getting ESPN Plus. Hell no. The app sucked too. Like it wasn't very good. It had a bunch of sports, but never the sports that you wanted to watch. If that makes sense. It's like, no, I don't want to watch college softball. I want to watch the college football game. And they're like, oh, we don't have it. And it's like, well, I thought you were the worldwide leader of sports, but you don't have it. That's weird. But yeah, down to mock after. Oh boy, I'm gonna mock right now. Oh, but oh, it's gonna be for a different league. Different league. Here we go. Just in case he hasn't watched it. I want I want to watch Oklahoma play, and they got badminton play. Not for real, dude. Like I'll be like, oh, I want to watch the um Georgia game because I'm not at home. I want to watch Georgia, and they're like, no, we have Texas Tech baseball, and it's like, okay, like no, I don't. I want to watch a movie with you guys, fellas. I think I'm gonna watch Weapons this week. We tried to go yesterday, but my brother got home really late from work, so he was tired, and the seats were just they're bad, bro. Like we were gonna be like this, like you know what I mean, just sitting like yeah. Throw in a no dids, no diddy. But yeah, for this fantasy, I'm free around 8 Friday, maybe. Oh boy, maybe. I'll call you maybe. I hope you guys could hear it. Um, so John Gruden, like I was mentioning, the fantasy. I'm in another league. It's a keeper league, not a keeper league. It's tight end required. Like it's just a standard PPR tight ends are needed league. So what we did was we got a cameo from John Gruden himself, Chucky himself, and he picked the picks for us. He did our draft picks. So I just want to show you guys this real quick. Let me see if you guys. Hope you guys can hear it. I hope so. Tell me if you guys can hear it. Okay. If not, I'll just go. I'll just cut.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is John Gruden, the old coach. I'm down here in Tampa, Florida at the Fired Football Coaches Association, just studying, getting ready for the season, just like you guys. And I open up my messages. I get
Can you guys hear that? Okay, cool.
one from Emily, Emily's Fantasy Football League. And I'm honored to be here after finding out that Emily won the league last year. Unbelievable.
That was bullshit, bro. I should have won that fucking. Oh my gosh, bro! I should have went back to back. I was honestly, I didn't win it because I was a bad manager. That was basically I set my lineups wrong. If I would have said it right, I low-key could have won it. I literally lost like all my games, but I'm not even a point. Like there was, I want to say, at least 2 games where I lost by not even 2 points. It was crazy, man, that season. But hey, fuck it. Shout out to Emily. She finally, it's crazy, dude. She because originally this was Kyle's league. No, I sat Baker Mayfield, bro. I sat Baker touchdown maker. I sat Baker, bro. That's what happened. I fucked up. I think I sat him and or Bucky Irving, one of them two. Um, but anyways, Emily, dude. So it was her boyfriend. Yes, yeah, exactly. She used to. So it was Kyle's league. Kyle, he's friends with Adrian, and Adrian, he told us to join. And there's a bunch of people from high school that we know in that league. Fucking Herman, Andrew Reyes, Farron's in it, like I mentioned. Riley Garcia is like a bunch of dudes from high school. John Vasquez, I don't know if you remember, like a bunch of dudes. So originally, Emily, dude, she sucked. She was terrible, bro. Like Kyle was, you could tell Kyle was picking her team for her. But dude, like I want to say, like 2 years ago, she started getting good. Like she knew what she was doing, and you could tell because last year I think it was her versus Kyle in the finals, and she beat him. She won. What can I say, man? What can I say? I think no. It wasn't in the final. I think it was the playoffs. She beat Kyle, and then she beat the guy that beat me, Riley. Riley. Oh my god. I think it's Adrian's brother or Adrian's cousin. One of them. Riley Garcia. Oh man, that was crazy, bro. That league. But anyways, keep going.
And she's a Charger fan. Now, as an ex-Raider, that kind of hurts, but you got to give her credit, man, for winning the league title, acquiring depth, scorers at multiple positions, and her ability at crunch time, game day, incredible. And I'm honored to be here because she picked me. And I know she's all out there on this social media stuff, and I just want to give a shout out to all of her followers, and I'm going to start following her, and I encourage everybody that isn't a follower to follow her. She's a champion, and she is awesome. But there is a guy in this league that I'm really disappointed in. Andrew, I'm doing my research. Here's a guy that's a Packers fan, and he finishes last. First of all, Packer fans don't finish last. They actually should know a little bit more about football than people that are LA Charger fans. I mean, there's a hell of a lot more to do in LA than there is Green Bay.
No, Chris, it's not AI. It's called Cameo. Cameo. So what there is it's like a website where celebrities charge like a fee, and you basically pay them to say or what you want them to say essentially. So like, hey, I'll um like there's a guy Hank from Breaking Bad. Like you could pay him and he'll do fucking like I was saying happy birthday. You know what I mean? But it has to it has to go to like approvals. Like watch.
For the Fantasy Football League, good luck this year. Shane, you're number 12. You tried to game the system by being on number 1 on the list, so you're number 12. Tom, you tried to do
so like it's kind of like it goes through kind of like an approval, you know what I mean? Because they're not gonna do everything you say, you know what I mean? They're not gonna be like, hey, say fuck your mom or whatever. Like, nah, bro, you know what I mean? They're it goes to like a a queue, it's like, hey, you put in a request, and then like, yeah, I'll do it, and then they'll say it, and then you pay them whatever it is. So that's how we did this.
Lived in both places. But for this guy, Andrew, to finish last, it just shows you he's got a foot fetish or something. He's probably a DJ down in Miami. I don't know what the hell's wrong with this guy, but last place, that's no place, man. And if it happens again, there's going to be terrible consequences. Now, I've been asked to put these 12 names on a ticket, which I made myself, and I dropped these tickets into my Raider helmet just to kind of get Emily off guard, because the Raiders and Chargers, it's a big rivalry, I'll start at 12. I'll work my way all the way to the top, and I wish everybody luck in the 2025 Emily's Fantasy Football League. The 12th pick goes to Jose. Jose at 12. I don't think he cares. The 11th pick, it goes to John with an N. And N stands for not really a threat to win it. Now the top 10 picks, the 10th selection, it belongs to Andrew. There he is. He's probably grooming his toenails as we speak. Just slap him when he's on the clock, please. God. The 9th pick goes to John with a V. And V, if you ever watch USC play, stands for victory, John. So how about getting a few this year, huh? Let's go. The 8th.
Yeah, dude, he fucking dissed me. And meanwhile, other John was like, yeah, victory, bro. Like, fuck that.
Pick goes to Adrian. Yo, Adrian.
Yo, Adrian.
Let's draft some real players this year. At number 7, the 7th pick, it goes to Annie. Annie picking at number 7. This is a lucky number 7. At least it was until Annie took over. Now, the halfway point of the draft, it goes to number 6. The 6th pick goes to Herman. Herman, he's average, just like the 6th pick. The best of the worst and the worst of the best. Now let's get into the top 5 picks at the 2025 Emily's Fantasy Football League. The 5th pick, it belongs to Kyle. Kyle, it's time for you to cross the line and become a force. The 4th pick goes to the champion last year. It goes to an incredible performer in social media, in all phases of life. The 4th pick goes to Emily. The 3rd pick just comes across the podium. It goes to Riley. Now there are 2 players left. Who's going to have the number 1 pick? Well, the 2nd overall pick, it goes to Farron. Tarico's not here to help me. He helped me on Monday Night Football with all the pronunciations, but Farron. Farron, you have the number 2 pick, and that means the number 1 pick belongs to Nathan. Nathan, send me your address, man. I'll send you this ticket. I know it's the most exciting thing in your life, probably the first time you've ever won anything, and this is your ticket, Nathan, to go get yourself a championship, man. Thanks for including me, everybody. You guys have a great draft. Any of you ever get to Tampa, you're always welcome here at the FFCA. I'm the only Gruden in the book. See ya.
Exactly. We basically paid him to fucking talk shit to us.
Can we get Keanu Reeves to do it?
There's only a few. There's a lot of celebrities on there, like a lot of has-beens, like
Reggie Bush?
I don't know about Reggie. Like I gotta go on there. There's a lot of people.
They should put Reggie Bush in that shit. I think it was.
Well, they gotta be like kind of low key, like down for cash. You know what I mean?
I mean, he was down to be in fucking Adam Sandler's movie.
Exactly, but they probably got paid like a few racks. Yeah, this one they probably pay like I don't know, maybe like $50. Well, all right, guys, I'm going to cut it there. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Seha. Catch you guys later. I'm at the end of the episode right here. I'll fucking do a mock right now. We'll send that bitch. No, that's David. David, say hi.
All right.
They're right here. All right, catch you guys later. Thanks for coming. Gotta go eat.